Hey nerds and nerdettes, it's Rick here, and I am back with a review. This time I'm going to be taking a look at the Diamond Select Toys Ghostbusters Series 2 action figures. Series 2 consists of Peter Venkman, Egon Spengler, and Dana Barrett. First things first, I want to get the negatives out of the way with these figures, because I don't like to focus on that so much. So let's just get the negatives out of the way. Paints on the faces, the skin, are very glossy. In the day and age where you've got companies like DC Direct and NECA that are killing it in the paints department with realism as far as, human characters, there is absolutely no excuse that the paints on humans from Diamond's here should be so glossy looking, so waxy. It's a little distracting in a way. The second thing that I want to critique here is there is also no excuse in this day and age for a character with glasses to not have lenses. It was the same thing with Louis Tully, and it looks like it's going to be the same thing with Janine in Series 3. And it's especially frustrating when you've got a character like Edward Nygma in the same company's toy line with Gotham, where that character has the plastic lenses, and it's supposed to be the way that most companies do it, and Mattel was even able to pull this off with their Egon figure, is clear plastic, and you paint the rims, you paint the frames of the glasses. These don't even look like Egon's in the movie. They're misshapen to the character, and in fact, they were really like cattywampus on his face. I actually had to snap off the ear, the earpiece, and actually re-glue it on so that his glasses were on straight. But the fact that there's no lenses, clear plastic lenses, is inexcusable in this day and age of action figure production. And also, I mean, if it kind of goes along with the paints, but Dana as Azul here, if I can get the camera to focus, there we go. It's kind of hard to pick up on the camera, but there is gray on her face. Now, I understand what you were doing with the whole Dana Azul thing. I understand what you were going for. However, it kind of just looks like she's got a 5 o'clock shadow. It wasn't really accomplished. Okay, so I got the negatives out of the way. I don't like focusing on those, so let's get to the positives. Likenesses are amazing on these figures, despite the paint. With the glossiness issues. That is absolutely 100% Bill Murray's face. Accomplishes the likeness way better than Mattel did. Again, that is also Egon, and there is no mistaking that as Sigourney Weaver. Some people said that they don't see Sigourney Weaver in the sculpt, but I don't know how you couldn't. That is 100% Dana Barrett, Sigourney Weaver. The bodies are awesome. I love the added articulation. You've got ankles, ball jointed ankles. You've got double hinged knees. You've got swivel here at the thigh. You've got actually the T-shaped Mattel style, DC Universe Classic style hips. You've got a waist swivel. You've got a hinge here at the ab or mid torso. We've got just regular single hinged elbows. You've got no bicep swivel, but they do have ball jointed shoulders, ball jointed neck on all these figures, and also hinged wrists. And they also come with, again, like with the first series, I didn't actually take them out of the package. They do have interchangeable regular hands or gloved hands. And also, here is an added bonus. This time, there is a little clip on the end of the stream that you can attach to their wands. So that is awesome. Nice touch. Now, Diamond Select said that they were going to include a extra clips so that the first series could have those attached to their streams. However, I didn't get them in the package, but you can email their customer service and they'll send those to you, free of charge. One thing also that wasn't included, and Zach from Diamond Select didn't know why, is instructions on how to put together the rather large base that I will get to in a second, but those should be in Series 3, or if not, I will provide a link where you can actually go see the instructions on how to put it together yourself. That also leads me to the base, which, I mean, you guys, I had to clear off an entire shelf. This is actually an old TV stand that I use as a, for my figures. And I actually had to clear off an entire top shelf just to fit this guy. It is massive. It's kind of hard to just, get a scope as to how big it's going to be. And this, we're not even complete. There's going to be 15 figures in this line that are required to put the base together, and we've only got 6. And this guy is already taking up so much space. I love it. I love that. Again, in this day and age, for $24.99, you are able to put together a giant diorama. That is so incredibly awesome. And Diamond Select has actually knocked this one out of the park. I'm really loving, too, that we're actually starting to be able to put the entire thing together. That's really awesome. Loving this base. I can't wait to see it when it's finished. Again, awesome likenesses. The bodies themselves are very well painted. A lot of details. I'm especially, as with the first series, those proton packs are incredibly detailed. I'm loving that there are individual bodies for each. Peter doesn't want to stand now. Awesome. It's hard to tell. There may be some reusage with the sculpts on the bodies, but for the most part, especially in the upper torso areas, they are different sculpts. They are absolutely, if you take a close look, they are different sculpts. Really the only weakness out of both series is, as far as likenesses go, is I would say Winston. You can kind of get it from different angles. You can kind of see that that's Ernie Hudson, but whatever. We're talking about second series. Second series, they, aside from the proton packs and the base pieces, not much accessories. Peter comes with a walkie-talkie, and again the base pieces, and then the extra hands. Egon comes with the PKE meter. A lot of people thought that didn't come with the figure, but he does, or it does, and also base pieces. And she comes with nada. She comes with 2 extra hands, and that is it. But I got to give these figures probably a 9 out of 10. The only thing that really marks them down is, again, Egon's lenses not being there, and I would say the glossy paints. But if we could get those fixed, these figures would definitely be 10 out of 10. This is one of my favorite movies of all time, and they are well represented here. And I'm loving the all-encompassing that, all the characters that we're getting from this line. We're getting Walter Peck, we're getting Janine, we're getting Slimer, we're getting the Taxi Ghost for the first time, we're getting the Library Ghost. It's going to be awesome. And way, way better than the Mattel figures. But, my personal opinion, that doesn't take much. So these are definitely worth every penny of $24.99 a piece. I would highly recommend it if you don't want to spend that much. I believe they are $12.99 at Toys R Us, but they don't include the base pieces, which, if you're going to get these figures, you're going to want the base. This thing is a beaut and huge, and it's going to be tall. It's going to go a ways up, and it will include a backdrop diorama of the other world that Gozer comes from. She will also be in the line. So, all right, guys, there you go. Look at Series 2 of Ghostbusters from Diamond Select. Hope you enjoyed, and get these figures. They're pretty damn cool. Paint issues aside.